Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to this playthrough of 911 Operator. I am Crimson Thunder. Last time we have gone through Miami. The next city we are going to be doing is located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque is located in the state of New Mexico, which was founded in 1706 by Spanish colonials. Its dynamic growth started in the 20th century after the city connected to the legendary Route 66. The location of Albuquerque provides outstanding weather conditions with an average of 310 days for sunshine per year and a dry, mild climate, but it does have a dark side. Its violent crime rate is one of the highest in the nation, about 9.25 violent crimes per 1,000 residents, and over 30,000 property crimes were committed in 2015. Population is 495. We need 190 reputation in order to pass to Anchorage, Alaska. So in this one, it does look like that police is going to be very important here, because it's got a lot of violent crime. Start with 2000. I think we should put in we should have at least 2 fire trucks on duty at all times. We're going to put both of our available firefighters in. Okay. Looks like we got pretty good. Let's actually swap this out for somebody who doesn't quite cost as much, so this should be fine. They're not like bad or anything. The thing is too, like usually the higher ranking ones are usually more expensive. Just give them a little bit of time to work. That's what these promotions are for. And we got 2,000 available, and for equipment, let's give the guys in the van both a bulletproof vest, because it's obviously going to be filled with a bunch of violent crime. So I think it's going to be important to protect our officers with some bulletproof vests. And we'll give our ambulances a first aid kit. Well, 2 of them at least. And we really can't afford anything else right now. We should be fine for now. Bike goes here. One goes here. Another one, but and the other one probably around here. One ambulance over here. Should be good. And immediately we have an incident of a chemical hazard. So let's go check that out. This should be over. That'll be resolved in quite a bit. New incident. Dog bite. Send that over there. They can get there quickly. What's your emergency?
911, what's your emergency?
There's a strange car parked here.
Where?
Where's the car parked?
On the sidewalk.
Can you give me the address of where this car is parked, sir?
Comanche Road Northeast. Why is it concerning?
Is the car parked in a prohibited area?
Yes, there's a sign here saying no parking.
I'll have an officer check it out and they'll decide if the car should be towed.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, I'll send an officer over there to check that out. So the first incident was gets me 3 rep. Okay, we can do that.
Shots fired. Requesting backup. 113, Lieutenant. That's heading 11 on. What are the orders? Heading over there. D39 is going to be a 91. I think I'm going to talk.
Not only is this guy going to get fined, he's also going to be arrested.
That's heading 11 on 166 Sutton. 5DVO, 10-5 that location. 1125, can you go to the radio room? We got a visual. I'm grabbing over and just getting out to the base. Concern, okay. Concern. 1K, 1K, point. Requesting air, the situation, that's 7 go and going down to the straight base. And hold the central one way.
That'll be resolved soon.
Location on the 779 date. 79337 on top. 1125, can you go to the radio room? 2247 West Monroe. I'll wait for the location on the 779 date. 5-60 Pratt Avenue. 5DVO, 10-5 that location. I'll wait for the location on the 779 date. Suspects in custody, requesting transport.
Yeah, he's on the way.
911, what's your emergency?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What? Where are you calling from?
What's the address you're calling from? Sir, what's happening there? My daughter! My daughter!
What happened?
Can you tell me what she did, sir?
Drugs! There are syringes all around her. Someone gave her drugs. Now...
Uh-oh. I'm sending police and ambulance over there now.
Okay, sir, we're gonna get ambulance on the way. Have you checked her pulse?
Yes! Yes! There's no pulse!
Sounds like a drug overdose.
Stop!
Is her body completely cold?
My baby!
I'll send a patrol there. Please stay where you are and try not to move or touch anything.
Alright, unfortunately the person's obviously dead.
1384. We got a visual. We got L15. Reporting. 10-4.
Just, I'll have the police stop them.
Tough one. 1384. I'm grabbing all run, just getting out of the base. 1K, 1K, point. Sorry, I've got a situation on 70 guys. The civilization street ever. Requesting here the situation on 70 go and going down the street base. And on the central busway. So, gotta... What are the orders?
Actually, we're gonna have a theft and we have room for more criminals, so we will stop.
113 Lieutenant, that's 1011 on 165th Sudson. 2240. Standing by. 113 Lieutenant. 5DVO, 10-5. Waiting for orders. 707, please relocate me to the nearest mobile terminal. 1K, 1K, point. Got this thing from my unit got resolved. I'm listening.
Okay.
Right away.
I want him to patrol that area.
You got any FTOs with a PPO info? We got L15. Wait for the location. Standing by. 113 Lieutenant, that's 1011 on 165th Sudson. 79337 on his house, please. Lade road? Yeah, I'm leaving at Lade, that's gonna be a 90 to 1. Trouble North City over 1011. 130. We're ready. 10-4.
There's obviously DOA.
Tough one. Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Broken bone. We'll dispatch a ambulance over there.
Case resolved. Wait for the location on the...
Okay.
What are the orders? On my way.
Patrol there. Patrol there.
2247 West Monroe. 1125, can you go to the radio room? Medical heading to hospital. Requesting air the situation now.
Car bomb.
Heading over there.
Probably gonna get fined.
On the 779 date. 113 Lieutenant, that's 1011 on 165th Sudson. We got a visual.
Red light offense.
Reporting. I copy. Going there.
The motorcycle will be able to get there faster.
Wait for the location on the 779 case. Standing by.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, hello. I don't really know how to say it, but
Yes.
I think my husband's a cook.
I'm sorry, what do you mean, man?
I mean, I think he makes drugs.
Ah.
Ah, alright. Why do you think so?
Well, I found weird containers filled with some stuff in our cellar, and they stink pretty bad. I have no idea what it is. My husband's a chemist, but why would he need that?
That's not enough evidence, man.
But he's in touch with some kid, I guess his former student. I think the police used to keep an eye on him. I'm not sure, but it might have been connected to drugs.
Okay.
Can you check what's inside the vessels, ma'am? The kind of smells you're getting off of the containers?
Yeah, sure. Oh, oh, it smells funny. Damn. I need you to send someone here, now.
Unfortunately, we don't know the address. It's going to take some time in order to do this, and once we get the address, we can now we'll send a police unit over there.
113 Lieutenant, that's jet 1011 on 1.
I mean, even if you click out of it, as long as you don't click ignore, it'll pop up in a second.
Reporting.
Speeding, that I can just deal with right now.
Wait for the location on the 779 case. I'm grabbing all runs, just getting out to the base. 1125, can you go to the radio room? If there's any FTO or crew for that gun turning, give them some experience.
Sorry, thank you.
79337 on this hot please. 1384. Standing by.
Okay, there's the call.
Ready. 10-4.
So I'll send that unit over there.
We're ready. I copy. Going there.
To just patrol. Sounds seriously hurt.
Understood. 10-4. 10-4. Please, location to the unit 1179. 1125, can you go to the radio room? Copy that, over.
There's an incident, a red light offense.
We're ready. Affirmative.
The bike will be the best bet in order to get there as quickly as possible.
Standing by.
New call.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There were some guys here fighting. Can you do something about it?
How many of them are there?
4 men are fighting.
Do they have any
Did you
weapons?
see if they had any weapons?
One of them picked up some kind of club.
Is anybody injured?
I don't think so. They've just started and they're mostly shouting and pushing each other.
Can you give me a precise address of the incident?
Yes, of course. It's at...
Okay, I'm sending help.
I'm sending emergency services right now.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Now, if they didn't have any if there was 2 people that didn't have any weapons, they might have been able to resolve this. But if there's weapons involved, that's when I'll actually send the officers.
Got injured. Going to hospital. What are the orders? We're ready. I'm grabbing all runs, just getting out to the base. I'm grabbing all runs, just getting out.
Car bump.
47 West Monroe.
Reporting. Waiting for orders.
Get the one with a club first. Alright, I'm gonna go,
Waiting for instructions. 2247 West Monroe.
Case solved. What are the orders? I copy. Going there. I copy. Going there.
22.
Waiting for orders. Reporting. Understood.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
this way we're going.
So how long have you had this stomach pain?
About an hour ago, it started suddenly.
Yeah.
Alright, does anything else hurt?
I vomited half an hour ago.
So, do you have any other symptoms?
I also have diarrhea.
Alright, I'll send. What's your address?
What's your address, sir? Your symptoms could be signs of something really serious. I'm going to get medical help to you as soon as possible.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll wait for them to get here. Bye.
1125, can you go to the radio room? 707, we need a location to the unit 117 we got a visual. Copy after that, over. I'm grabbing over and just getting out to the mate. Requesting here the situation, there's a 7 eagle and going down to the straight mate. And over central, what you want? Affirmative. 10-4. 10-4. Affirmative. Copy after that, over. Shots fired. Requesting backup. 113, Lieutenant.
Wow.
I'm grabbing over. Reporting. Understood.
We're gonna. Building on fire.
I copy. Going there.
113, Lieutenant. On air. I'm on desk. 10-4. 113, Lieutenant. 5-6. That's 65 average. Okay, jump to company on Central.
2247 West Monroe.
I'm listening. 113, Lieutenant. That's 10-11 on 116th and Sutton.
You got any,
Sandy got injured. Going to hospital.
911, what's your emergency?
Huh?
Hello? Is anyone there? If you can't talk, please press any digit on your phone, okay?
Sounds like.
Hello?
Hello, sir. We got a 911 call from your phone. Do you have an emergency?
Excuse me. It's my phone. I accidentally called 911.
Sir, are you having an emergency?
No, I'm not.
Please lock your phone and make sure you won't call 911 by accident again, okay? That way you won't take up an emergency line for more important calls.
Of course. I'm sorry. I'm grabbing over.
Okay, that does not require anything else. Believe it or not, I almost had this exact same situation happen to me the other day when I was over at work. Apparently, my cell phone, I mistakenly did not know that it was unlocked. It actually dialed 112, which, believe it or not, is actually the emergency number generally in Europe, but if you do this in the United States of America, it actually does get you to the hospital. No, it actually does get you get rerouted to 911. It was a little embarrassing, but they didn't send anything just because there was no need to.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Reporting. Understood.
And I'll send a technical truck over there too. It is equipped with some other stuff.
You got any, FCOs with PPO info?
D39 is going to be a 91. I think I'm going to talk.
I think he's a little bit injured.
Standing by. I'm grabbing over and just getting out to the base. Reporting. I copy. Going there. Okay, just the company on Central. The one group of individuals that get power suspect. I'm grabbing over and just getting out to the base. Case resolved.
Okay, two men, they're arrested.
Reporting. Understood.
Send that there, send that there.
1125. Can you go to
Sharp tool injury.
I'm listening. Heading over there.
Actually, you can go over here since you're closer.
Case solved. We're ready. Affirmative. I'll wait for the location on the 779 gate. 1125. Can you go to the radio room? 10-4. Whipping the air, the situation on the 7 go and going down to the state and over Central. Reporting. Understood. Standing by.
And since it's the end of the shift,
We're on it. 10-4. 10-4.
Affirmative. Affirmative. We got a visual. Injured on board. If there's any FTO or crew for that gun turning, give us a
we will get the fire out.
copy after that over. 113 Lieutenant, that's 1011 on 116. Reporting. If there's any FTO or crew for that gun turning, give us an experience.
This will be solved shortly.
Ready for the next case.
Okay. Wasn't a huge mistake to do so, but if you're going to, when you get this, do not make her go down there to see what it is, because she actually there's chemical fumes in there. But other than that, it doesn't appear that anything was serious. Got a couple of injured members, but doesn't look like their injuries are very serious. Men fighting on the street, that took a little while. Severe stomach ache. This was just unlocked by an unlocked clone. You get 1 reputation for it because it really isn't that big of a thing. We get a $1,000 fine for that. And the fines we ended up getting covered it, so now we made a $40,000 profit out of this. There was a drug overdose, unfortunately. Broken bone. Okay, that wasn't a huge major mistake there, but at least it got resolved reasonably well. Now we got 43,000. I'll just have a police officer I have on duty go do that, give him a pistol. Since we know how violent crime gets, we want to give our police officers some bulletproof vests so nothing really bad happens. Now I could buy another first aid kit for the other ambulance. And we do need another. Just switch one up here. Probably just get some technical tools. And we'll summon reinforcements as needed. This should be fine for the next deployment. Let's do this. Spread out over here. Alright, we should be good. Okay, first incident. Unconscious. First call.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, there's an unconscious man here.
Where?
Where are you calling from?
Around.
Does he have any visible injuries?
There's blood on his face. And black eye.
Is he breathing?
Wait a second. Oh God, he's not breathing.
Send the ambulance over there now.
Do you know how to perform CPR?
Yes, I'm on it.
Great. Continue until the ambulance arrives.
Hurry.
Okay, so that will the ambulance is on its way. Good thing she knows CPR because it'd be able to solve that quicker.
You got any FCOs with a PPO info?
Got injured. Going to hospital.
2247 West Monroe.
Oh, you can go this one instead. Just enough, just a little seizure.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
Oh God.
So how long have you had this stomach pain?
I've been feeling awful since this morning, and it feels like it's getting worse by the hour.
Alright, does anything else hurt?
I have a terrible headache.
So, do you have any other symptoms?
No, I don't think so.
Have you eaten anything unusual lately, sir?
Well, maybe it's because of those mushrooms.
Oh, I'm sending an ambulance.
Sir, there's a possibility that you may have eaten poisonous mushrooms. I'm going to send the ambulance immediately.
Oh God, what have I done? Please, get the ambulance here fast.
Shh. And then one mistake I ended up doing is I forgot to ask him where he was, because that would have made responding to that much easier. Of course, we have to wait in order for that to resolve.
What are the orders? I copy. Going there. Wait for the location on the 779 date. We got a visual.
5DVO, 10-5 that location. Sorry, 10 for thank you. 2247 West Monroe.
Okay.
Reporting. Heading over there. Got injured. Going to hospital. 113 Lieutenant. That's 1011 on.
Drinking in public.
Affirmative.
Just a chance to issue some fines. No big deal.
2247 West Monroe. You got any FTOs with them?
Medical heading to. We're. I copy. Going there.
And we can go see what's going on over there with the some of the police over there.
911, what's your emergency?
There was an incident in my factory. One of my employees got stabbed by a sharp tool.
Are you where?
What's the address you're calling from? Are you in danger? Do you need police assistance?
Police? No police. We just need an ambulance.
What
Okay.
exactly happened to your employee?
He fell off a ladder and stabbed himself with a knife while falling.
All right, I'll send an
I
ambulance.
understood. I'll send an ambulance there.
Okay.
All right, there's.
Audio, I'm on death. 10-4. D39 gonna be at 91. I think I'm running top. Audio, I'm on death. 10-4. 13 King 84. Requesting the area situation.
Okay.
Waiting for instructions. I copy. Going there.
D39 gonna be at 91. I think I'm running. Standing by. Okay, 13 reporting. I copy. Going there.
10-4.
Standing by. 113 Lieutenant.
Okay, that's finished.
Affirmative.
2247 West Monroe.
I'm listening. Heading over there.
Send the ambulance over there.
On my way to hospital. Grabbing over and just getting out to the base. We're ready. If there's any FTO or crew for that gun turning, give us some experience. Copy that, over. 1125, can you go to the radio room?
Got the thing from my unit got resolved.
Watch the police videos and can't fire something. Waiting for right away.
10-4.
79337 running top street.
You got any FTO? Case resolved.
911, what's your emergency?
She can't breathe. What should I do?
Where?
Where did it happen?
In a shopping mall.
What's?
Could you give me an address? Please, be precise. In which shop exactly?
In the grocery shop.
What exactly was she doing?
I don't know. Walking? Nothing special, I guess.
What is she doing right now? Is she standing? Is she sitting? Is she lying down?
She's standing.
Okay, tell her to lay down. That should help.
I don't know if that helps, but you're an expert. Okay. Yeah, that. Done. What should I do next?
Does she take any medication? Does she have any chronic illnesses?
Yes, she has asthma.
Try to find her inhaler. It should be in a first aid kit or something personal in her bag. The inhaler, you know what they look like? They're usually shaped like a big letter L, but it could be round as well. If you have to, help her use it, okay? Place it in her mouth, between her teeth, and press the plunger.
Okay, I'll do that. But send someone here fast.
Okay, we're sending an ambulance.
D39 gonna be at 91. I think I'm running top.
Ooh, there's a large fire.
What are the orders? I copy. What are the orders? 10-4. Oh, okay, Justice Company on Central.
Got the thing from my unit got resolved.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
10-4.
We got a visual.
Chemical hazard. I'll send the technical truck over there.
5 DVO, 10-5 that location.
We got a visual. Wait for the location on the 779 date. Injured on board. D39 gonna be at 91. I think I'm running top. Requesting the area situation on 7 ago and going out to the straight base. And over to.
What are the orders? Heading over there.
I'm listening. Understood. Got injured. Going to hospital. 1 113, Lieutenant.
2247 West Monroe. We're on it. We're on it.
Copy that, Red, over. I'm grabbing.
Affirmative. Affirmative. 10-4.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, I've seen a fire. Can you do something with it?
What's burning, ma'am?
A garage.
What's the address you're calling from, ma'am?
In front of...
What kind of garage is that?
Just a small garage near to the house.
Are there any cars near the fire?
Of course, there are plenty of cars around the fire.
So, how big is this fire?
Big enough to be worried about. Send help.
Is the fire spreading?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm sending the fire department right now.
Good. Bye.
Watch the police video that can't fire something. With the air situation, that's 7 go and going down to straight pace.
This could be a good time to send in reinforcements.
Visit and headed out all the stuff is done, so let's help 796.
It will cost a little bit.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh yeah, I'm on that.
5DVO, 10-5 that location. Waiting for instruct. Heading over there.
What are the orders? Affirmative.
113 with
What are you heading over there?
Standing by.
13.
Ready for the next. Reporting. On my way.
D39 is going to be a 91. I don't think I'm
Case resolved.
grabbing him.
We're ready. I copy. Going there. I'm listening.
I'm grabbing all.
Understood.
1125, can you go to the radio room? 707, radio.
Heart attack.
Listening right away.
That's life-threatening.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, hello. There is a fight out in the street. Can you please send the police quickly?
How many of them are there?
4 men are fighting.
Can you give me a precise address of the incident?
Yes, of course. It's at...
Did you see if they had any weapons?
One of them picked up some kind of club.
Is anybody injured?
It's hard to tell, but one of them has taken a lot of punches. I just can't believe he's still standing after that.
I'm sending emergency services right now.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, you definitely don't want to be there by yourself.
Copy that, Red, over. We got a visual.
Affirmative.
Oh, okay, jump. Drop on Central. Copy that, Red, over. I'll wait for the location on the 7790.
Gun raid.
Reporting. On my way.
Reporting. I copy. Going there.
113, Lieutenant, at 1011 on 160.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Provide backup.
We're under fire. Need backup. Need backup.
113, Lieutenant. 793, 7 on with the air, the situation, that's 7 go and going down to
Injured on board. We're under fire. Need backup. Need backup.
Adelaide Road.
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide. That's going to be a 90 to 1. Trouble north of the other 10 1. I'm down 3 Q, gone.
It's got a knife.
We got a visual. Got a business insurance on Central Women's Organ. Oh, okay, jump.
We're under fire. Need backup. Need backup.
113, Lieutenant.
5DVO, 10-5 that location. Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
707, we get a location to the...
I'm listening. Right away.
Reporting.
793.
We're done here.
2247 West Monroe. On my way.
for an location.
Reporting.
Grabbing all and just getting out.
10-4. Affirmative.
Grabbing all and just getting out to the base. We got a visual. Alright, so we got 015.
I'm listening. Heading over there.
Got that thing from you, is that resolved?
Oh yeah, I'm on that. That boy.
Wait for the location on the 77 ID.
Reporting. On my way.
Got injured going to hospital.
Got that thing from you, is that resolved?
Alright.
Ready for the next case.
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide at the midnight.
Waiting for instructions.
If there's any
10-4. Understood.
on them 3Q, to God.
We are ready. Affirmative. Medical heading to hospital.
Alright, that first one was all pretty damn good. And we have no mistakes at all. Accidental production site. Can't be that bad, huh? 44 reputation. We have 88,000, so we now have 66. We do have an extra firefighter available, so we will put them on Unit 8. Wish I didn't have to send in reinforcements, but I had to. Take her off duty, put him on. We'll give him the pistol and the bulletproof vest. I don't think we need any extra stuff available, so save our the stuff for the normal. Start the duty.
You got any FTOs with PPO info?
113 Lieutenant. D39 is going to be at 91. I think I'm going to top. 113 Lieutenant. 13 King 84.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
Okay, there's a use of drugs.
Reporting. 10-4. I'm listening. Understood. 911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There's an unconscious man here on the pavement.
Where are you calling from?
Around...
Does he have any visible injuries?
a black eye. And there's some blood on his face.
Is he breathing?
Wait a second. Oh, God, he's not breathing.
Send an ambulance.
You know how to perform CPR?
Yes, I'm on it.
Great. Continue until the ambulance arrives.
Okay, hurry.
On my way.
Waiting for orders right away.
Pedestrian hit by a car.
Case resolved. What are the... Affirmative.
707, we need a location to the Union Motion.
We are ready. 10-4. I'm listening. Heading over there.
Across the bridge on that,
793, 37
On my way to hospital. We are ready.
Concern notification. Concern.
Medical heading to hospital.
707, we need a location to the Union Motion 79.
And we're getting him having a fine.
911, what's your emergency?
I want to report a group of men causing trouble.
Where?
Where are they?
They are in the park.
Could you give me a precise address of the incident?
Oh, yes, it's at 12 Rock.
This is a new one.
How many of them are there?
I don't know. There's a whole group of them. Maybe 6 or 7.
Please describe what exactly these men are doing.
They're acting like animals, just smashing and breaking everything around.
Have they injured anyone?
No, I don't think so.
Alright.
Help is on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
I'm grabbing over and just getting out to the base.
What's his drug use?
Affirmative. We are ready. Affirmative.
I'll wait for the location on the 779 case.
Case solved. Reporting.
The last couple of individuals and
Heading over there.
Requesting support. Requesting support.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
I'll locate them. That's all. If there's any FTO or crew for that gun turn, it gives some experience.
Requesting support. Requesting support.
Got any FTOs with a PTO in 12?
I'll get that over.
I can wait.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
So how long have you had this stomach pain?
It's about 2 weeks, I guess.
Why didn't you visit a doctor?
So why haven't you gone to a doctor, sir?
I was busy. There were so many things to do.
You should go see your doctor as soon as possible. 911 is for emergencies. I hope you understand that. So I can't send an ambulance in this kind of case.
Okay, I guess you're right. Bye.
Yeah, 'cause if it's been that long, then I really can't do too much for that.
I'm listening. Heading over there.
D39 is going to be a 91. I think I'm running top.
Requesting air the situation on 7 go and going down to the straight pace.
Affirmative. We're on it. We're on it. 10-4.
You really should start arresting some of these vandals.
Shots fired. Requesting backup.
Lade road? Yeah, I'm leaving that late. That's going to be a 90 to 1. Trevor's going to the other 10 1. D39 is going to be a 91. I think I'm running top. 113, Lieutenant. That's 1011 on 166 Sutton.
Alright, so we got L15.
1125. Case solved. We are ready.
113, Lieutenant.
I copy. Going there. I copy. Affirmative. What are the orders? 10-4.
1384.
We are ready. Affirmative. Reporting.
707, we need a location to the Union Motion 79.
911, what's your emergency?
Send people here, now! And
Okay, sir, what happened?
a plane has crashed into a house.
Uh-oh.
What type of plane? A large one or a small one?
A small one. Two-seater, I guess.
Is anything on fire?
There's some smoke coming out of the rooftop, but I can't see the flames.
Is there anyone inside?
Can you tell if there's anyone inside the house?
No. A woman ran outside. She said she was alone and she's not injured. But I can tell she's in deep shock.
Is there anyone else there who's injured?
I think whoever was in the plane is dead, but I'm not sure. I can't see them.
Can you make it through to see if there's any survivors?
Oops, don't do that.
You sure I should go in there?
Oh, but not if it's
Not if
dangerous.
there's any danger to you anyway, okay?
Then I better stay. Send someone here quick.
Okay, emergency services are on the way. They should be there soon.
Hurry.
What are the orders?
Looking at the situation, that's time to go and
Reporting. Affirmative. Case affirmative.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
What are reporting? I copy. Going there. Ready for the next case. What are the orders?
5DVO,
10-4.
Just have him
Affirmative.
in the middle of the street. Chemical hazard, so let's
Waiting for orders.
roll that.
Got injured. Going to hospital. D39 will be a 91. I think I'm in the top. Standing by.
Adelaide Road.
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide. That's gonna be a 90 Trouble.
We're red 10-4.
5DVO, 10-5 that location. Ready for the next case.
Wow.
911, what's your emergency?
It's burning here. Please, send help.
What's the address you're calling from, ma'am?
In front of...
What's burning, ma'am?
I don't know. It's probably a living room.
Could you be more specific, ma'am? Is the room in a house or an apartment?
Yes, the house is burning.
So, how big is this fire?
The flames are huge. They're shooting into the sky. It looks really scary.
Is the fire spreading?
Yes, it is.
Are you inside the building?
No, I'm on the street.
Do you know what caused the fire?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm sending the fire department right now.
Good. Bye.
Better get,
Heading over there.
better send reinforcements there, because that looks like a huge fire.
D39 will be a 91. I think I'm in the top. Oh, yeah. I'm on death. 10-4. 113 with... Cannot do that.
copy that, red over.
You got any FTOs?
What are the orders?
Concerns, notification, concerns.
Oh, yeah. I'm on death. 10-4.
Got that thing from me, we got resolved. Concerns, notification, concerns. Grabbing over and just getting out to the base.
Reporting.
Send the...
10-4.
Alright, now I'm gonna send the police officer to investigate that. Accident by drunk driver, so
Heading over there. Waiting for...
What are the orders? 10-4. Affirmative.
check that out.
Copy that, red over. The watch the police video that you get on our campaign.
56-16 Craft Avenue. 113 Lieutenant.
From 10-3 here.
We're on it.
Calling the adjustment company on Central.
You got any FTOs with a PPO info?
Concerns, notification, concerns.
113 Lieutenant. That's 10-11 on 166 Sutton. 56-16 Craft Avenue. Injured on board. Case solved.
Waiting for instructions. Waiting for instructions. Waiting for instructions. On my way.
911, what's your emergency? Hello? Is anyone there?
Another pocket dialer.
Hello, sir. We got a 911 call from your phone. Do you have an emergency?
Excuse me. It's my thought. I accidentally called 911.
Sir, are you having an emergency?
No, I'm not.
Please lock your phone and make sure you won't call 911 by accident again, okay? That way you won't take up an emergency line for more important calls.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Requesting air the situation.
No further action required.
And over central busway. So, gotta get, visit and 7 out hole that stuff is got. So let's now 7 8 7.
It's a huge fire.
16 from Avenue.
Sharp injuries. Send an ambulance over there to fix that.
I'm grabbing over and just getting out to the base. I'll wait for the location on the 779 date.
911, what's your emergency?
My car was stolen.
Where?
Where did this happen?
The car was in my parking lot near my apartment as usual.
What's the address of where this happened, sir?
It happened at...
When was your car stolen?
I don't know. I left my car about an hour ago.
Sir, it isn't an emergency case. Please report the theft to your nearest police station.
I thought that's the number to the police, isn't it? Just send somebody, okay? I haven't got time to look for the cops.
Okay, I'm gonna send police.
Thank you. I'll wait for them.
Okay. Not sure if it's a glitch.
113, Lieutenant. That's 1011 on 166.
What are the orders? I copy. Go in there. I copy. Go in there. Tough one.
I'm grabbing over and just getting out to the base.
Standing by. Waiting for orders. Understood.
Standing by.
1384.
Requesting air the
What are on my way?
What are the affirmative?
"911, what's your emergency?"
I've got someone here who's having a hard time trying to breathe.
Could you be more specific? Who can't breathe?
She's my friend.
Where did it happen?
In a shopping mall.
Please be precise. In which shop exactly?
In the grocery shop.
Could you give me an address?
Yes, of course. It's,
What exactly was she doing?
I don't know. Walking? Nothing special, I guess.
What is she doing right now? Is she standing? Is she sitting? Is she lying down?
She's laying down, on her back.
Does she have any tight clothing? If so, you might have to loosen it a bit.
Okay, I'll unbutton her shirt. Okay, done.
She may need to sit up to breathe. Please help her to change positions and see if that works.
Calm down. I'm going to help. Okay, done. What's next?
Does she take any
Does she
medication?
take any medication? Does she have any chronic illnesses?
Yes, she has asthma.
Try to find her inhaler. It should be in a first aid kit or something personal in her bag. The inhaler, you know what they look like? They're usually shaped like a big letter L, but it could be round as well. If you have to, help her use it, okay? Place it in her mouth, between her teeth, and press the plunger.
Okay, I'll do that. But send someone here fast.
Help's on the way.
Case solved.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
On my way to hospital.
113, Lieutenant. That's 1011 on 166 Sutton.
What are the on my way?
Ready for the next case.
Okay, that's all. Medal of Valor. We got a achievement. Because I haven't had any major mistakes in 3 shifts in a row. We get the Medal of Valor, which is an achievement. Let's see here. We did everything correctly. Proper medical instructions for the fire. Yeah, so we got 130 operations with the plane crash. Okay. We now have $120,000 after that. I think it may not be a bad idea to get an unmarked police car. It has a larger chance to spot road law violations. So we get a new team. They're a little expensive, but we can definitely, but it definitely helps. And we do have enough for a couple of bulletproof vests. So let's do this. Some invalid teams. Oh, we got firefighters injured. Alright, let's hire a firefighter. Let's buy some fire suits so they don't have any problems with the forget that. One should have a fire extinguisher. Equip one of my ambulances with a defibrillator. Alright, that should be enough. Maybe a couple of them have maybe 2 of them have first aid kits, just so they can be able to heal others faster, so they don't have to have an ambulance there right away. It's always a good idea. Alright, start the deployment. That should be good.
going to the other 10-11.
Any minute now.
113, Lieutenant, that's 1011 on 116.
There we go.
911, what's your emergency?
My car was stolen
Where?
Where did this happen?
in the middle of the street. While I was standing at a red light, he just dragged me out of my car and drove away.
When was your car stolen?
Just now. I've seen those thieves driving away in my car. Send somebody to catch them.
So how many suspects did you see?
3, I guess.
What's the address of where this happened, sir?
It happened at...
Okay, I'm gonna need your license plate. Can you give that to me, please?
It's
What color is your car?
blue.
What type of car is it?
Muscle car. Expensive one.
We're notifying the officers in the area now. They'll see if they can find your car.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Alright, send a motorcycle because we got a possible high-speed pursuit. People trapped in an elevator.
What are the orders? 2240 on my way.
We can just send a technical truck over there.
Reporting.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
113, Lieutenant. I'm done for you.
Tough one.
I'll be out there, over.
Deal with the guy with the gun first.
47 West Monroe.
We're up. Requesting support. Requesting support.
The log group of individuals that get our suspect.
Alade Road.
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide. That's gonna be 901. Trouble going to the other 10-11.
5DVO.
We are ready. Affirmative. I copy. Going there.
Tough one.
Oh, okay, just the company on Central.
Alright, 10-4, thank you.
Alright, so we got 015.
Oh, yeah. I'm on desk. 10-4.
113, Lieutenant.
These bulletproof vests do actually reduce the amount of damage they take to their health.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
If there's any FTO or recruit for that gun turn and give them some experience.
You got any FTO slip up PPO info?
Oh, yeah. I'm on desk. 10-4. Oh, yeah. I'm on desk. 10-4.
1125, can you go to the radio room? Let us see some insurance on Central 140.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
Alright.
What are the orders? Affirmative.
Gonna see.
13, Lieutenant. 1125, can you go to the radio room? 1384.
793, 7
Red light offense.
I'm listening. Understood.
113, Lieutenant.
D39 is gonna be a 91. I think I've been in top.
You got any FTO slip up PPO info?
D39 is gonna be a 91. I think I've been in top.
Sure, we got a visual. I'll wait for the location on the 779 date.
Oh, yeah. I'm on desk. 10-4.
We're on it. 10-4.
Deal. Shoot.
5DVO, 10-5 that location. 10-4. Affirmative.
What are the orders? I copy. Going there. Reporting. Right away.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
Alright, so we got 015.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
Sure, we got a
Alright, we'll get that guy fine.
FTO slip up PPO info?
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'd like to report 2 arguing men. They're shouting and pulling each other's clothes. I'm worried they will start fighting any moment.
Okay, where are you calling from?
It's the car wash at...
Do you know either of these men?
No, I have no idea who they are. Haven't seen them here before. They scared all of my customers off.
Can you tell if they have any weapons?
I don't know. Hurry, it's getting violent.
Have you tried to calm them down?
Guys, calm down, or else the police will come. Are you there, sir? I think they don't want to meet any policemen. They're running to a car.
Can you tell the make and model of the car?
Black SUV. They're driving away.
Can you tell me what the men look like? Are they white, black, Hispanic?
Both are white and tall, wearing dark clothes.
Were you able to get a license plate number?
Really? I don't see well.
Yep, I think Yep, the game crashed on me. Stand by. Okay, guys, I am back. Sorry, the game did crash without warning. I don't know why, but it did actually save the our selections here. So we're not going to make any changes here. We'll just start deployment.
Grabbing over and just getting out to the base. 1125, can you go to the radio room?
Right, and immediately we have an incident. Car bump. That's no big deal. We'll just send a police officer to go investigate that. Just wait.
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide. That's gonna be a 901. Trouble north of the other 1011.
Requesting air in the situation.
The unmarked police car actually does move faster than the marked ones.
Visit and everything else. All the stuff that got so let's help 787.
They're gonna get a fine.
Location on the 7798. 707, please relocate me to the unit 179. Case resolved.
Unlawful possession of a weapon. There is one armed.
13 King 84.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
Waiting for orders right away. I'm listening. Understood. Waiting for orders. Heading over there.
See if I can get an achievement.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
7937 Airborne in top 3.
I'm listening. Right away. I'm down to the queue. I'm listening. Heading over there. I'm listening. Right away. I'm understood.
56 crash avenue.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
7937 Airborne in top 3. 13 King 84. 7937
Hey, this guy has a rifle.
Adelaide. That's gonna be a 901.
Loud party. That's really not a priority right now. That can wait.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'd like to report 2 arguing men. They're shouting and pulling each other's clothes. I'm worried they will start fighting any moment.
Okay, where are you calling from?
It's the car wash at...
Do you know either of these men?
No, I have no idea who they are. Haven't seen them here before. They scared all of my customers off.
Can you tell if they have any weapons?
I don't know. Hurry, it's getting violent.
Have you tried to calm them down?
Guys, calm down, or else the police will come. Are you there, sir? I think they don't want to meet any policemen. They're running to a car.
Can you tell the make and model of the car?
Black SUV. They're driving away.
Were you able to get a license plate number?
Really? I don't see well.
Can you tell me what the men look like? Are they white, black, Hispanic?
Both are white and tall, wearing dark clothes.
Do you know the make or model of the SUV they left in?
No, sorry.
I understand. I'll have officers keep a lookout for them.
Okay, bye.
Right away. 1125, can you go to the radio room? Reporting. Wait for the location on the 7798. Concern.
113 Lieutenant.
An incident.
91. I think I'm gonna...
Loud party. That's really not a priority, but guess we can check that out since we do have
Grabbing over and just getting out to the base.
39 is gonna be a 91. I think I'm gonna top.
Reporting. 1125, can you go to the radio room?
You got any FTOs with a PPO info?
13 King 84.
Case resolved.
7937 Airborne in top 3.
Reporting. Right away.
send a police officer over there.
39 is gonna be a 91. I think I'm gonna top.
707, please relocate me to the unit 179. Understood. 113, Lieutenant.
Large fire.
Listening. Right away. I'm listening. Understood. I'm listening. Ten four. Affirmative. Understood.
Okay, that's their emergency.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, I've seen a fire. Can you do something with it?
What's the address you're calling from, ma'am?
In front of
What's burning, ma'am?
A garage.
What kind of garage is that?
Just a small garage near to the house.
So, how big is this fire?
I don't know. There's a lot of thick smoke. I can barely see the fire.
Are there any cars near the fire?
Of course, there are plenty of cars around the fire.
Okay, I'm sending the fire department right now.
Good. Bye.
Can wait on that.
Reporting. Heading over there. I'm listening.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Understood.
We can go back on patrol now.
2247 West Monroe. Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
1125. Can you go to the radio room? Waiting for orders.
If there's any FTO or recruit for that gun turning, give them some experience. D39 is going to be a 91. I think I'm going to top. 113, Lieutenant. That's 1011 on.
Reporting. Waiting for orders. Heading over there. I'm listening. Understood. Standing by. 1125. Can you go to the radio room? Reporting. Understood.
2247 West Monroe. 10-4. 2247 West Monroe.
Reporting. Understood. Reporting. Right away. I'm listening. Right away.
10-4.
Sure, I can send a.
Heading over there.
10-4.
1125. Can you go to the radio room? Waiting for orders. Understood. Waiting right away.
On air. I'm on desk. 10-4.
10-4.
On air. I'm on desk. 10-4.
Reporting.
Just want to do like a little staging
Right
area.
away. Report right away. Standing by. I'm listening. Understood. I'm listening. Understood.
79337 on top, please.
Down.
Standing by. I'm listening. Right away. Reporting.
You got any FTOs with a PPO info?
Waiting for orders. Understood. Waiting for order. Right away. Waiting for order. Understood.
Fallen tree. That's a technical truck.
Understood.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
So, how long have you had this stomach pain?
I've been feeling awful since this morning, and it feels like it's getting worse by the hour.
Alright, does anything else hurt?
No, I can't feel anything except the pain in my belly.
Have you eaten anything unusual lately, sir?
I don't know. I ate a burrito. I don't know if it counts as unusual.
Are you sure about the quality of the food that you had? Maybe you have indigestion.
I haven't been to that restaurant before, and Now that I think about it, that burrito didn't taste right. But I ate it anyway.
Probably there's nothing to worry about. Although, I think you should contact your doctor if the pain doesn't go away.
Sure. Thank you. Bye.
Got an achievement. I finally got the achievement. The achievement was actually called the Tactical Squad Service Medal. I don't know if you see this, but you get awarded for having for extensive tactics by gathering 3 police teams before a shooting starts.
FTOs with a PPO info?
Yeah, I'm leaving that.
Affirmative. 10-4. Affirmative. Right away. 11-25, can you go to the radio room? 11-25, can you go to the radio room?
I'll wait for the location on the 77 ID. 113, Lieutenant, that's 1011 on 166 Sutton.
2247 West Monroe.
Waiting for orders. Right away. Medical heading to hospital.
793 in hospital. On air.
Reporting.
113, Lieutenant, that's 1011 on 166 Sutton.
Okay, medics on site.
If there's any FTO or crew for that gun turning, give us some experience. Reporting.
Don't need all these units over here anymore. An incident. Suicide attempt.
Right away. Waiting for order. Heading over there.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There were some guys here fighting. Can you do something about it?
Where?
How many of them are there?
2 men are, oh wait, they're not fighting anymore. One of them is lying in the street now. I think the second man left.
So those other guys who were fighting, did you see where they went?
I have no idea.
Can you give me a precise address of the incident?
Yes, of course. It's at...
Could you check his medical condition?
I'll do that. What should I do?
Is he breathing?
1 second. Yes.
Does he have any injuries that you can see?
His face doesn't look good, but apart from bruises and a bleeding lip, I don't see any serious wounds.
I'm sending emergency services right now.
Thank you. Bye.
Reporting.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Reporting.
On air. I'm on desk. 10-4.
Heading over there. We're done here.
On air. I'm on desk. 10-4.
Waiting for orders. Right away.
5 state. 16 from Avenue. 707, we need a location to the almost 7-9.
Affirmative. 10-4.
It doesn't seem to be
Medical
too.
heading to hospital.
I'll wait for the location on the 77 ID. 113, Lieutenant.
We're done here.
D39 is going to be a 91. I think I'm running top. I'm 10-3 here, looking here at the situation on 77 going down to the street.
Stalker.
Reporting. Heading over there. Waiting for orders. Heading over there. Case resolved. Reporting. Understood.
Yeah, I'm leaving that. Latest to be 1901. Trouble's going to the other 1011. 79337 Avenue in top.
Reporting. Right away. Waiting for orders. Heading over there. Case resolved. I'm listening. Heading over there. Heading over there. Understood.
You got any FTOs with a PTO info?
That's not good.
Heading over. Waiting for right away. I'm right away. Heading over there.
Alright, 10-4, thank you.
Waiting for orders right away.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, I'm calling to report a bum.
What? Where?
Could you please tell me your address?
I'm at...
Okay, so what's going on there?
There's a bum lying around. Get him out of here.
There are no units available to take care of it at the moment.
Of course, I understand. Surely there are more important issues than this one. Bye.
Well, I really don't know what this issue is, but I guess I could probably have the police go over there just to see what's going on.
Standing by. I'm listening. Heading over there.
1384.
Understood.
113, Lieutenant. On the I'm on desk. 10-4.
Got injured. Going to hospital.
Oh, it actually is a serious.
Waiting for orders. 1125, can you go to the radio room? Reporting.
79337 Avenue in top, please. D39 is going to be a 91. I think I'm in top.
Alright, 10-4, thank you.
1384.
Standing by. I'm listening. Understood.
Wait for the location on the 7798.
10-4. Understood. Got injured. Going to hospital.
Okay. Well, at least it wasn't a serious mistake we ended up making. So in response to all that, I guess it actually does. It was an actual emergency, so because it actually required hospitalization. And we have 175. So I think this may require one more tour of duty. Okay, we got 66 grand to use. Could use a couple of defibrillators. This helps even for even the most serious, near fatal injuries. I think I could serve some of this for later, so I think we should be fine. Okay, we're good. Let's start duty. Okay, first call.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
So how long have you had this stomach pain?
About an hour ago, it started suddenly.
Alright, does anything else hurt?
I have a terrible headache.
So, do you have any other symptoms?
No, I don't think so.
Sounds like alcohol.
Sir, have you drank alcohol lately?
Well, I went to a party last night, and maybe I drank a bit too much.
Sir, it's probably a result of too much alcohol last night. I think that's the reason. I can't send an ambulance in such a situation, so here's my advice. Wait a couple hours. If the pain is still there or it increases, get yourself to the emergency room at the hospital, okay?
Okay, I guess you're right. Bye.
I can't really send anything else, but that was the right thing to do because he's probably badly drunk. We do have illegal street lacing, so we're gonna send a motorcycle over there to give him a big fine.
If there's any FTO or recruit for that gun turning, give them some experience. 707, please locate me to the almost 79. 1125, can you go to the radio room? I'm grabbing over and just getting out to the base. 736, that's all important. 1125, can you go to the radio room?
Next incident. Epilepsy attack. Doesn't seem serious, but we'll send medical over there. Okay, street racing. That was definitely a serious thing to take care of.
We're done here. Waiting for orders right away. Right away.
Drinking in public. Not a high priority thing, but because we don't have anything else going on, sure, why not? New call.
911, what's your emergency?
Help! My kitchen is on fire!
Where are you calling from?
Alright, what's on fire?
What's on fire?
Oil in the frying pan.
Never use water for one of these.
Okay, I want you to stay calm. Carefully cover the fire with a damp towel.
Okay. Done. I guess everything's fine. Thank you.
No problem, just doing my job.
Bye.
We can ignore that one. You never ever use water on an oil a fire like that because as soon as you do that, there's going to be a massive explosion. Anyway, we had a car block in the way, so I'll send a technical truck over there to resolve that. Drug overdose. Gonna send an ambulance over there quickly. Okay, we're done. Send him to the quadrant to go up to patrol. Alright, now he's going to the hospital. Fire alarm. And there is a large fire. Actually, let's just send the let's send the fire trucks.
911, what's your emergency?
My car was stolen
Where?
Where did this happen?
in front of a shopping mall.
What's the address of where this happened, sir?
It happened at...
When was your car stolen?
I just saw my car is gone, but I have no idea when
Exactly that happened.
That sounds like illegal parking.
Sir, are you sure you didn't park your car in, a no parking zone, or somebody's driveway, or maybe a bus stop?
I'm sure I didn't. It was a normal parking place.
Maybe you left your car somewhere else, sir.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
how could I forget that? It was a wrong row. Sorry.
No problem, sir. Everyone makes mistakes. But next time, before you call 911, check twice to make sure it's really necessary, okay?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, that can be ignored. Some people have to be a little bit careful.
1384. Victoria, we got a visual.
Building on fire. Send a fire truck and ambulance.
Oh, okay, that's company on Central.
Electrical hazard.
Waiting for orders. Right away.
2247 West Monroe.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
2247 West Monroe.
Negative. Sorry, I've got a situation on 70I. Service Street, Denver. I'll wait for the location on the 77I gate. Copy that, over. Victoria, we got a visual.
Oh yeah, I'm on that.
Reporting.
All right, get out of there.
Right away. Got injured. 10-4. Affirmative.
All right, now that will be resolved.
That's 1011 on 162 Sutton. Yeah, I'm leaving that late. That's gonna be 1911. Trouble's going to the other 1011.
Reporting.
I don't know what they were thinking trying to put that out.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, hello. There is a fight out in the street. Can you please send the police quickly?
How many of them are there?
There are two of them.
Did you see if they had any weapons?
One of them picked up some kind of club.
Is anybody injured?
Oh my, one of them just fell down. He's not moving.
So those other guys who were fighting, did you see where they went?
I have no idea.
Can you give me a precise address of the incident?
Yes, of course. It's at...
Could you check his medical condition?
I prefer not to go there. It might be dangerous.
All right, I'll send an
Of
ambulance.
course, ma'am. Your own safety is the most important. I'll send the ambulance and the police immediately.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, I'll send 2 police officers over there to investigate as well.
Gotta get visit and 7 out all the stuff is
There's an electrical hazard.
Sorry, I've got a situation on 70I. Service Street, Denver.
Oh yeah, I'm on that. That's cool.
Requesting air the situation on standing by. Waiting for orders. Reporting.
Vehicle theft.
Heading over there. Waiting for orders. Heading over there.
The unmarked car will actually do nicely here.
If there's any FTO or recruit for that gun turning, give them some experience. Standing by.
5DVO, 10-5 that location.
Reporting. I'm listening. Understood. We're done here. Requesting air the situation on 70 low and going down to the straight pace and over central busway. Waiting. Understood. Waiting for orders. Sorry, I've got a situation on right away. 1125, can you go to the radio room?
Party. I have 1 unit available.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello. There was a car collision
Where?
Where did the collision happen?
around
When did it happen?
5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Are there any injuries?
No, no one.
Do you know who caused the accident?
We're still arguing about that. Can you send the police to figure it out?
Are any of the vehicles blocking traffic?
Yes, one of them can't be moved.
All right, sir. Please wait for the emergency services to arrive.
Okay, thank you.
D39 is gonna be a 91. I think I'm gonna.
Suspect case resolved.
Alade Road.
Yeah, I'm leaving that late. That's gonna be a 1911. Trouble's going to the other 1011. 113, Lieutenant.
Requesting air in a situation, 7 go and going down.
Waiting for understood. Standing by.
On air.
Waiting for orders. Heading over there. Right away.
Sure, we got a visual. I'll wait for the location on the 77.
Waiting for orders. Right away. Reporting. I'm listening. Heading over there. Heading over there.
911, what's your emergency?
That don't sound good.
If you can't talk, please press any digit on your phone, okay?
That sounds like a hostage.
All right. Please press the button once if you're in a hostage situation and can't talk. Okay. I want you to press the button on your phone for each person there who's threatening you. Do they have any weapons? Press once for yes, twice for no. All right. We have your location. Is it... I want you to wait for emergency services. They're going to be there soon.
Yeah, I'm leaving that later.
I'm listening. Right away. Waiting for order. Understood.
Requesting air in a situation, 7 go and going down the straight tank and over central busway. So, gotta get, visit and...
Reporting.
5-6, 16 from Avenue.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Reporting.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
I'm listening. Waiting for order. Right away. Reporting. Understood.
5-6.
I'm listening.
113, Lieutenant.
I'm listening. Understood. Understood. Heading over there.
D39 is going to be a 91. I think I'm running top. 7932, 7 running top, please.
I'm listening. Right away. Waiting for orders. Understood.
5DVO, 10.
Waiting for orders.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Right away.
Lots of individuals that can't fire something.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
If there's any FTO or recruit for that gun turn, give us some experience.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you. 10-4.
113, Lieutenant.
Waiting for orders. Heading over there. Reporting. Understood.
Copy that, that over. Seven citizens insured from central was important.
Case resolved. Heading over there.
Copy that, that over.
We're done here. Reporting.
Lots of individuals that
Understood. Waiting for orders. Heading over there.
requesting air in a situation, 7 go and going down the straight tank and over central busway. So, gotta get, visit and...
10-4. Understood. Understood.
Get the one with a gun.
13, Lieutenant. That's 1011 on 116.
Get the one with the gun first.
10-4.
Yeah, I'm leaving that later. That's going to be a 90 to 1. Trouble going to the other 10-1. 7 running top, please. On air. I'm on desk. 10-4.
So this is probably the best way in order to do so. Swarm it with a bunch of hustlers and
Case resolved.
that resolved the case.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
7932, 7 running top, please.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Reporting. Right away. We're done here.
2247 West Monroe.
I'm listening. Heading over there. We're done here.
Alright, so we got L15.
On air. I'm on desk. 10-4.
I'll wait for the location on the 779 date.
Yeah, I'm leaving that later. That's going to be a 90 to 1. Trouble going to the other 10-1. D39 is going to be a 91.
on service, please be the location to the unit mobile 7-9.
We're done here.
Meddler service. Don't know how. Not sure how I missed the electrical hazard. Probably didn't have enough fire trucks in the area. We're all tied up. The cat in the tree really isn't much of a high priority threat. Yeah, $3,260 for street racing. Wow. So that should give us enough reputation in order to get to the next city. And we are unlocked, so we've been promoted. So we'll go to the next city, which should be Anchorage, Alaska. This is actually a part of the DLC for the search and rescue that was done not too long ago. So next time we'll go right here to Anchorage. Until next time, I am Crimson Thunder. See ya.